Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about a new job. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands. So, a sense that there is something that isn't quite meeting the standards that you have. It doesn't seem like the right fit, or the people that you deal with are immature, unreliable. There's some need to change the current situation here. For some of you, this could be more specifically like a team environment. Maybe you need to switch to a different department, but there is a sense that moving to something new would be beneficial for you. And this Knight of Wands is screaming at me that the time is approaching. So it feels to me like this is a heads up for somebody to keep your eyes peeled and do what you need to do to be in the right place at the right time to get that new job, because it does feel like something that is meant for you. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day. Obviously, a big thank you to all of you that said such beautiful, kind things about Hambone. Lost him this week. I'm going to try not to cry. Hi there, James. Hello, Moon. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm still not over it, you guys, because he was adorable and he was only 4. And I know you all had like a little bit of a connection with him too, because he's freaking adorable. So thank you. Hugs to everybody. I'm going to be all right. I swear. Yeah, I'm going to have to get another little framed picture to add to Stewie right here. We'll figure out what to do with this thing right here. That's just the 10 of Cups card. But yeah. Oh, sorry, Moon. Yeah, no, we actually lost Hambone, so kind of a bummer. But he's hanging out with Stewie now, which is fun for him. So I'm sure he missed his brother. All right, let's get the Earth and Bone Oracle. Let's figure out what else we need to know about this job situation. Sage. Number 2, harmony, acceptance, calm, serenity, and patience. And we have number 5, warrior, inner strength, clarity, focus, receptivity, and presence. There's something about your energy, how you approach a situation that catches somebody's attention. Maybe you handle an argument or a chaotic circumstance in a way that demonstrates you have some patience and some wisdom about you. But there's something here that makes somebody look at you and want you on their team. I feel like Nelly Furtado's song Promiscuous is making a little bit of a comeback because of like a remix. And there's a part in that song with Timbaland where he says, I want you on my team. And she responds, so does everybody else. Like there's some sort of like, yeah, I know. I mean, I'm awesome, right? Maybe not necessarily like that bold or cocky, but just a sense that somebody sees that you're really good at what you do, or that you have something that cannot be taught easily or at all that they really need on their team, right? Oh, thank you, Moon. I appreciate that. Very sweet of you. All right, let's pull one more from this. And we've got 41, Nest. Charity, generosity, sharing, and support. For some of you, you may be offered a job that has some sort of supportive element to it. Childcare, elder care, pet care, but of course, like doctor, something like that. But for the majority of you, what the real important underlying characteristic is that this is a step in the right direction where you would be able to be charitable in more ways. So for some of you, you may have already had some sort of thought of an organization you would like to, found, or an organization you would like to volunteer for, a cause that you would like to fight for. Like I've got some good friends that are really passionate about helping animals that get abandoned or are neglected. There's something here about moving in the right direction so that you can start making a charitable difference for someone or some group. All right, let's dive in a little bit more. This is the Morgan Greer. We have the King of Cups in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So I would generally expect an Ace of Pentacles if we were going to get an ace, maybe an Ace of Wands indicating a new beginning. So the fact that we have the Ace of Cups here is either indicative of the fact that we have an opportunity that has some sort of creative element to it. Maybe you're an artistic entrepreneur or contractor. Maybe you're an author. There's some element here, though, that is not necessarily professional. Like, are you getting a job offer and a love offer? Question mark. Because the King of Cups in the reverse, next to the Nine of Swords in the reverse, is kind of like giving me somebody who feels like really passionate about their feelings for you, finds help in terms of how they can express this to you, and then finally like says how they feel. So we have a little bit of a twofer. So now we have the Devil in the reverse and the Four of Wands in the reverse. So there's a theme here, and it feels to me like there are two people going through it, but separately. And this theme is letting go of the things that have held you back from becoming a better version of yourself, from entering into that next chapter in your life. So I'm kind of like looking at this Four of Wands, how they're separated like that, as like two lanes, right? Staying in your lane. Like we've had, this could be a twin flame reading, honestly. We've had two people working on different elements of their, let's call it personhood, but doing so separately and not relying on each other for that growth, but being more independent in terms of how they approach that. Yeah. Now we have the Five of Pentacles, Temperance, and the High Priestess. So somebody wants to make things right. For some of you, there is somebody here that's more like a father figure that feels like they let you down in a situation that they should have been more supportive, and they're doing something to give you a leg up. So this could be assistance from a family member. This could be assistance from somebody who feels like they should have been a better friend to you. This could be somebody who feels like you deserve to have this kind of distinction or recognition because you have a particular skill that nobody else can really match. And for some of you, this is a love person, a love match that is coming back around to make amends. Whatever it is, the main energy here is I want things to be better in your life because I care about you. I want things to be easier for you, or I want things to be more calm. They do feel like there is a sense of distance here. But I like this High Priestess. This is like a very comforting energy. Somebody who wants to, it's like, it's giving like tuck you in at night, like not in a creepy way, just like somebody who wants to make sure you're safe, right? There was a missed opportunity or a failed opportunity that is what this person keeps thinking about. Yeah, they feel like it's been really stressful. and that there hasn't been much of a break, just kind of like an onslaught of a lot of issues to deal with or a lot of responsibilities, perhaps even multiple like heartbreaks or maybe even a betrayal or two. There's just an appreciation here that somebody's really gone through it and changed as a result. This is a lot of change. The word transformation would definitely be appropriate here. So we've got the devil in the reverse, which is a sign of somebody letting go of the things that hold them back or bind them, things that could be like fear, insecurity. And then we have death. Death is about ending something and moving forward in a different energy, right? So we've got a sense here that somebody cut ties to what was holding them back. Is this you? Is this person? Honestly, it feels to me like it's both. But there was something here that was a little bit reckless, a quick decision that had greater consequences than anticipated. This comes across to me as regret. Like I should have thought a little bit more before I said what I said or before I walked away from that. For some of you, you have a love interest that wants to work with you, like start a business with you of some sort. They know that you have the skill that they need. For others of you, there's somebody here that is upset over how somebody else treated you. And they feel like they can make things better. It's like when, if a kid falls and scrapes their knee, somebody might give them like a lollipop. It's kind of like that. Like something bad happened here. I don't like that it happened to you. So I'm going to do something to make it better for you. I'm going to do something to make you smile because you've been through a pretty difficult situation, right? This is the Pulp Tarot. The High Priestess again. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So I'm chuckling because it kind of looks like her hand is open to receive this pentacle. Like she's going to catch it without looking. Like, yeah, just slide on over. Yeah, go. Or like there's a magnetic pull or something. Like, no, I can get this back. It's all right. I just saw somebody golfing. So golfing could be an important element here for somebody. But there's like an energetic pull, maybe even manifestation here that somebody has to get back an opportunity that was missed. So I think for many of you, this is an opportunity that you are pulling back into your life. And it's not just work, it's not just love, it's both. So I think whoever I'm reading for, I think you've dealt with some jealous people in your lives, somebody who, well, maybe even more than one, who may have been jealous of what you have, jealous of who you are, whatever it is. They wanted to block something for you. And I feel like what's happening is you're getting those things that they thought they could block, that really all they did is delay it. And you're sitting here as the High Priestess, like, it's okay. Things are going to get back to where they should be because there's like a wisdom here, right? You have Sage, somebody who gets it. All right. Yeah. I mean, I was just talking about somebody who wanted to basically make your life difficult, right? They didn't want you to get those milestones in life that people celebrate, right? They didn't want you to get engaged. They didn't want you to get married. They didn't want you to get a promotion. They didn't want you to feel like everything was the way that it should be. This is somebody who was giddy. Look at that face. Giddy over instability in your life. So anytime they heard something not going right for you, they were pretty excited about it. All right, let's see. It says the enslaved woman and the enslaved man. Yeah, there's definitely an element here of wanting to prevent you from experiencing a happy relationship. I'm really focused on the word devil that's going up and down there. It looks kind of like a street sign to me. For some of you, there may be an important street sign that somebody stole. For others of you, I feel like there's like a tangible element here, like something they took of yours or something that pertains to you that they have. And they tried to use that to take other things of yours, right? Maybe they kept a lighter of yours. Maybe they kept a hair tie of yours. But they felt like they could use that to create some loss or some ongoing strife because they're not really a big fan, right? They're jealous in some way or hateful. Hi there, Nancy. How are you? I hope that means you saw my email. All right, let's see. What else do we have? The Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So there's delayed information. It's almost like somebody expected to hear that you were, like in jail, homeless, jobless, whatever it is. They just kept waiting to hear that negative things had happened to you because they felt like the job was done. Like I'm looking at this dude who's smoking a cigarette as if he were the villain who walks away when his intended target isn't fully dead, right? Like, and I don't think there was actually like violence, but I do feel like this is somebody who thought the job was done and that they could walk away. But they didn't wait to hear that something like, doesn't it look like she's getting back up after like getting hit? And now she's like, haha, I'm still here. I can still cause some problems for you. So someone was pretty confident that they had you where they wanted you. And now they're realizing things are turning around for you. Yeah. I like you, whoever you are, because you were just like, oh, it's okay. No, let them think that everything bad in the world is happening, right? I'm not going to correct them. I'm not going to let them know what's really going on. I'm going to walk away. Think what you want. Assume that I am gone. Assume that I've given up. It's like, I'm trying to think of an actual example I know of, but like people who are contesting the rights to the throne when somebody had passed, leaving for a different country because they didn't want to get murdered or like make it seem like they wanted to have that power. This is like somebody saying, it's okay, you can think that like I'm over or I'm struggling, but I'm actually licking my wounds and making sure that I can come back even stronger. Ten of Swords in the reverse. This is recovery. This is moving beyond and ending. Seven of Pentacles. And everything that this person tried to send your way has failed. It may have delayed things. It may have caused some grief. It may have put obstacles in your way, but it did not get what they wanted. And they spent some money on it. Look at this. Those are money bags. So somebody spent money trying to cause you problems. Knight of Wands. So I see this Knight of Wands as two different things. Like I see groups of people coming together to fight, right? Like somebody said, charge. But I also feel like this Knight of Wands is about your ability to leave. It's like you have mastered the Irish goodbye. I hope that's not offensive, but like you know how to dip at the right moment. Like, okay, I think I'm good. This is maybe not my scene anymore, so I'm going to go. You left at the right time. Whatever you left, if it was a job, if it was a community, if it was a residence, whatever it was, this person was not able to get what they wanted because you listened to your intuition and left at the right moment. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory. Got the Ace of Wands and the reverse, huh? So we've had the Ace of Wands in the reverse twice now. And the Knight of Wands. It's like that much more satisfying, this victory, because somebody assumed that you would not be given it. I'm telling you, somebody gave up assuming that they had already won. And that was what changed the game. So it was who can outlast the other one, right? Who can keep fighting, who can keep causing these issues, or who can send negative energy to you long enough to actually keep you down. But now what I see is somebody realizing that you actually did recover, and now there's nothing they can do. Like this fire in the background is you and your success. It's a good thing, but they can't stop it. They're terrified because they don't know how they can actually stop you now. If there was a chance, they ruined it, or they didn't take it, you know? All right, we're going to go with the Marigold Tarot. Ace of Cups. Seven of Rings or Pentacles, same as this card. And the Page of Swords, same as this card. They're about to hear that all they did to try to create some chaos or endings in your life didn't really do anything. They put like all of their energy into this, and they still lost. They did not get what they want. Eight of Wands in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse. For some of you, this person focused all their energy on a particular love interest of yours trying to make sure that they would not return to you and assuming that you would be heartened or brokenhearted because of this particular individual, but you were able to let go of that relationship and pivot to something different. For others of you, there's a sense here that you were quiet about what happened in your love life, and that's a critical element of the story here, where they couldn't realize what was actually going on because you weren't telling people what was actually going on. Information is power. You can choose who actually has access to the information on what's going on in your life. And I feel like this is one of those things that came in real handy. Queen of Rings or Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Rings or Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So they didn't want you to be independent financially, but you're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. So this is when information is being shared to this person who wanted to see you fail, or when things are actually taking place. But very soon, this person, if they don't already, is going to hear that all of their efforts to try to stop the good stuff in your life have failed. We have Temperance in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse. They focused on the wrong thing. Either because anger was blinding or because they were in too much of a rush. They messed something up here. Mixed up somebody's names, mixed up, who knows, ingredients. I don't know. They did something wrong. They messed it up. It was the wrong mix. So this Temperance card in the reverse, for me, sometimes it makes me think of like bartending, like putting the wrong mixer in, putting the wrong liquor in, the wrong portion. Somebody did this wrong. This could be like talking the wrong shit, talking too much shit, lying about something that nobody would believe. There's something here about being a little bit too focused on this and people starting to pick up, okay, this person has like bad intentions or has a problem with this other person. High Priestess in the reverse. They're making themselves look like your exact opposite. So, what was that? It's like the features on their face have become more angry, or they've changed how they dress. There's something here about them just kind of looking haggard, tired, upset all the time. But this is their karma. You have Judgment. This is what's supposed to remind them that they're going down the wrong path. Sometimes there are changes that happen physiologically that are supposed to indicate to somebody, you're not doing this right. You're not doing this right. But this person didn't stop. They kept trying to mess with you. We have the Magician and the Moon in the reverse. This is sending negative energy, wishing ill upon another person. The Moon in the reverse, this is like ulterior motives. Somebody who doesn't maybe want to be honest about what they wish upon you. All right, let's get a few from the Energy Oracle. We have woman holding a coin, which is like the Queen of Pentacles, and second chakra or Archangel Ariel. Second chakra is self-reflection. I feel like a big part of your win is not letting people influence how you view yourself. If you have a strong respect and love for yourself, it's very difficult for other people to exert control over you or mess with you, right? If you have that confidence nailed down, then um, you don't really fall for some of the trickery that a lot of other people might fall for. You're not looking for that external validation. You're not looking for um, instant gratification. Like there's just things that don't apply to you anymore because you have that confidence in yourself. So I think this really helped in terms of, like, for some of you, this could be the confidence to not address obvious rumors or lies about your actions. Like, I think it speaks volumes that that person can't stop talking about me when I don't engage, right? It makes it quite clear that that person is just a little bit obsessed with me and I'm not the issue here, right? Like, you can keep talking your shit, but I'm over here, like, actually doing stuff that matters. What are you going to invest your time in? This person invested poorly, the devil. You have the scythe, number 10. The whip, number 11. This is coming through as the justification this person has for why they've treated you this way. You cut them out of something. You may have gotten into an argument with no contact with them. You may have told them that they were only in the friend zone. You may have told somebody to exclude them from an event. There's something here about feeling like they need to get back at you because you limited what they could do, or you made them feel like they couldn't participate in some way. Yeah, that's not going to go well for them. I'm sorry you're going through that time and space. Hello there, Ben. How are you doing? All right, let's get some more from the Egyptian tarot. Woofda. Emperor in the reverse and the devil. There was an attempt to control someone's behavior, manipulate them into an action or a decision. And I feel like whoever was manipulated or controlled didn't want to be honest about that situation, right? That somebody was lying to them to control them, or that somebody was influencing them to act a certain way. But we have the Chariot and the Tower. It feels to me like the universe didn't let that keep going. There was a quick change here. It's like what I'm seeing in my head is somebody stealing a car and then that car experiencing like some sort of major failure, like the engine, goes out on it or something. You took something that wasn't yours, so you don't get to keep it. Like stealing a string of pearls, and then the second you get them on your neck, you rip them and they fall and they go everywhere. Like there's something here about like you thought you could have that, you could take that. It's not yours. You don't get to keep it. No. So this might have also kind of like further enraged them, but this is looking to me like a lot of I want to be you, or I want to have what you have. I want to take what is destined for you. I want to take your blessings. So this all started with a new job, right? And this new job that you get, when you are chosen for it, it really solidifies or cements for somebody that they have lost against you. They picked a battle with you and they have lost. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, High Priestess, and the Lovers. The High Priestess keeps coming out. I feel like there's an element pertaining to your relationship with, God, the universe, intuition, your ability to understand people. Somebody wanted to create doubt in terms of how you perceive the world and how you perceive others because you know a little bit too much. Somebody's threatened by you. They feel like you see through their shenanigans, and that's part of why they tried to take you out. But you're about to get chosen for something that is not easy to get chosen for. And it makes it really clear that this person was lying about you. So, whatever efforts they were making, Six of Wands in the reverse, they're not going to be successful in this. We've seen that already, right? With the Seven of Pentacles. That's putting in effort and not really seeing the fruits of your labor, being a little bit like impatient. When is this going to work? When is this person going to stop? Because again, this person, Magician, Sun in the reverse, they've been working for your unhappiness. They don't want, oops, sorry, that's Temperance in the reverse. They don't want you to get that stability back into your life, but they don't realize that you have the ability to do that all on your own. They were pretty certain you would need another person to create that, and you are good all on your own. So they're going to eventually realize that you are not one to be messed with. You have some of that quiet power or like not advertised power. So people think that they can pick on you, but really you're a little bit of a trap. Like this Eight of Swords, what I'm seeing is you're kind of a universe trap. Like the universe has created you to be alluring or appealing in some way that it draws in the people that need to learn a lesson. So you're kind of karma in human form. If you didn't already know that. So we have Six of Swords. There's going to be something moving into safer territory for you or something moving into happier times. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Your money's improving. So there's definitely some sort of new job or a promotion, maybe even just a raise for some of you. But you're going to be sitting pretty while this person wonders why all of their magic or all of their ill wishes didn't touch you, when maybe it did have some impact on other people. You're just fine. We have the World. The High Priestess again. That is your card today. Whoever you are, if this resonates, you are the High Priestess. So you better trust that intuition. Yeah, there's a new chapter. This person who tried to stop you, that's the last chapter. That's over. There's new stuff coming your way. This person's going to find out that you are untouchable and that they wasted all of that time. You're going to be self-sufficient, independent, financially stable, and they can't do anything about it. But the Nine of Pentacles is also about somebody who draws in love interests, because Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's like looking good and obviously single. We have the Devil in the reverse, Two of Wands. So you've let go of something and it opens up a new path for you. What's the new path? New path. We have Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. There's going to be a really healthy relationship that comes out of nowhere. You're just going to be like, what? How did I? Who are you? Let me get one more on that. Tell me more about the Hierophant, please. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, regardless of genders here, King of Pentacles is somebody that you would want to be in a relationship with. This is somebody who is stable, respectable, financially good, but like also your divine counterpart. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And you're both looking towards each other. So again, things were delayed. This person was able to make it seem like things were only getting worse for you. But what they didn't realize is they could only delay it. They couldn't actually let any of that stuff slide to somebody else. They couldn't take your blessings. They just delayed them. So there is promising developments with regards to career as well as love. And this person isn't going to be able to do anything about it. They're going to be sitting there with their hands like tied and have to watch you get a pretty excellent development in your life. So, smile for the camera. It looks like these are pretty good signs for you. So manifest that. Make sure your thoughts are positive. You're focused on the things that you want to bring into your life and let go of those things that you don't care about or don't need anymore, right? All right. Thank you, everyone. My love to you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next read.